Forecast. Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, after a spring-like day today, we hit 70 degrees. It's back to more winter-like temperatures, but at least we're going to have the sun. Better than cloudy skies and those dreary temperatures. Nice to have that cheerful sunshine. Chilly in the morning, still cool in the afternoon, and we see temperatures getting back to normal as we get into next week. And then we'll talk about our next weather maker, which is still just about a week away the way things are looking at this point. Got snow up across portions of the Midwest. That's where all the action is and will continue to be. All the snow up in the Pacific Northwest, the Rockies, the Midwest, and then eventually the Northeast, and eventually colder air several weeks down the road, but we don't see a whole lot coming here for now. And we have this cold front. We'd call it a blue norther, but it's more of a blue westerly because our winds aren't coming around out of the north. A blue norther is a front that comes through that you don't have much clouds, just the winds pick up. Tomorrow we're going to have winds picking up, but they're going to be mostly out of a west-northwest direction. They were pretty breezy today out of the west-southwest, out ahead of this frontal boundary that allowed us to get up to 70 degrees. Now tomorrow, breezy, colder air filtering in. The model's hot on getting us down into the upper 30s, but I don't see that trend actually getting that chilly, but certainly there's going to be a breeze tomorrow morning. There's going to be a wind chill as well, probably in the mid 30s. So I'm going to go 41 for the low. And then tomorrow temperatures rise only into the mid 50s. We'll go about 57 or 58 for the high. Notice the graph model going for a west wind here, gust up to 34. Certainly possible to see gusts tomorrow in the 30s. We have a pretty good pressure gradient between high pressure to the south and low pressure up toward the Great Lakes. And it stays breezy. It gets a little bit colder for Saturday morning, mid 30s, wind chills upper 20s. And then as we continue to advance on through, it's going to be a cool one Saturday. Temperatures top out in the mid 50s, even a little bit cooler than tomorrow. And then by Sunday morning, I think we have our best chance at a light freeze. Depending on the cloud cover, that'll be our coldest morning for the next week or so. So maybe covering the plants and making sure the pets have a warm place to stay. That's almost every night over the next several nights as we move forward. Now, taking a look at the Euro model, as we indicated, Saturday, Sunday looks good. Maybe a few high clouds on Sunday. And then as we head into Monday, MLK Day, temperatures warm nicely into the lower 60s, and then we move into Tuesday. Then things start to get more interesting back to the west with rain in Texas, snow up toward Colorado, New Mexico, and we're going to have a series of low pressure systems around an upper level low that seems awfully slow to move for the winter time, but eventually it brings a good chance of rain and looks like some thunderstorms to our area come next Thursday. Look at this, temperatures back into the lower 70s, and that rainfall accumulating not too much. It looks like the heaviest rain's off to the north and west of us for now, but that could certainly change. And then a brief cool off and another dry out before rain is back into the forecast as we go into the following weekend. So we'll see how that plays out. 8 to 10 days out this time of year, very difficult to forecast, and the models change just about each and every day. So for tonight, we'll go upper 30s to lower 40s. This ICAST model starting to come around to my thinking as well. 41 in Lafayette to 40 along the I-10 corridor, and lower 40s across the coastal areas. Then tomorrow, the warm up into the mid 50s. We'll go about 57 or 58 for the high. Then tomorrow night, that's when the temperatures chill down. We get into the mid 30s. Your wind chills in the upper 20s. So there's going to be a bite in the air, and then sunny skies, but temperatures still in the 50s as we head into Saturday afternoon. That wind tomorrow looking pretty good. If you plot it on up, we got this mountain right here. This is the winds really will pick up. It looks like right around 9-10 o'clock in the morning. They'll be their gustiest right around lunchtime, and these are sustained winds, so that means 18 to 22 sustained, gusts up to about 30 or so. Then the winds gradually die down, but they stay brisk enough to make for that wind chill factor we talked about going into tomorrow night. So getting a little bit cooler by tomorrow morning. Not as cold as this morning, but we didn't have wind this morning. We'll have wind tomorrow morning, and certainly wind during the day tomorrow, 57 to 58 for the high, but that's within about 4 or 5 degrees of where we should be this time of year, normal being 62. 50s as we move down the road, and then we'll see lower to mid 60s as we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Temperatures back toward the lower 70s with eventually a good chance of rain along about next Thursday. Jim?
Okay.